Hello and welcome back. In this section, we are going to talk about the overview of PCI DSS and tokenization and what are different parts of PCI DSS tokenization. So a token in the PCI, as per PCI DSS or PCI SSC, I would say document, the tokenization can generally be identified as single use or multi-use. As we discussed earlier as well, the tokens can be either generated for the one-time use. So single use is that you just want to make a payment and the token is kind of used and then token gets expired, which means you cannot use that token again. Consider that as a one-time password, right? So one-time password you cannot use more than once, and hence it is called one-time password, right? So again, the token can be of single use or of multi-use. So if it is of a multi-use, that is kind of an Apple Pay token or say a Google Pay token, which gets stored, I would say, into the secured element, because that same token can be used multiple times. So these are two types of, I would say, kind of a tokens: single use or multi-use. A single use token is typically again to represent a specific single transaction. A multi-use token represents a specific PAN, or I would say it could be a possibility that a card number will have one token. Again, it can be done for, I would say, the single PAN can be used for different devices. So every device can have a different token. So again, totally depends on what kind of security parameter you want to deploy. So the single or multiple use can be used accordingly. And a multi-use token always map a PAN value to the same token value within the tokenized system, which means that if you are using, say, a Visa token into a MasterCard tokenization system, it will not work, right? Because each and every token, and I would say that each and every device and each and every PAN, when I say PAN, that is a card number, will have a separate token maybe for one card, or could be like multiple tokens for the same card depending on which device you are using. We have already discussed these things into the past. So again, these are the basic parameters or the security parameters which is defined by PCI DSS under tokenization, and then determining whether it is a single or a multiple use tokens or a combination of both, which means that it could be like a single use plus a multiple use token as well. So it is appropriate for the merchant environment or the merchant specific business need for retaining tokens. That why do you want to retain a token? For example, if I'm making a payment or if I'm trying to purchase something from an e-commerce, a one-time say a token to an e-commerce company will be enough, right? Why does that e-commerce wants to store that token? It's like that they do not need to use that token again and again, because once the payment is done, I have made the purchase, that's perfectly fine. And if I come back to that say website, I can create another token, right? So I do not, I'm anyways, as a customer, I'm not paying anything to kind of get a token system, but because that is again the security parameters which the ecosystem is taking care of. So I will be very much happy that more of the systems or more of the e-commerce companies or the merchants are using, I would say, single-use tokens for my transaction, and not any, even if I know that the tokens are not or of no use and it's a randomly generated number, it's still just to be more safer and to be secured. I would prefer to use more of a single-use tokens than a multi-use tokens. However, in case of, I would say, an Apple Pay, where I have just added my card on their file, so hence I do not want that every time I'm trying to make a payment, the entire tokenization system, the OTPs, adding the card and all other things should happen again and again. So hence I will say, okay, if I trust this device because this is my own device, so there could be a multi-use token which I can use it like on any merchant, in-app, or say, or any e-commerce website. So that is the classical difference between the single-use and multi-use tokens. So in the next section, let us explore and go deeper into PCI DSS on tokenization. So see you in the next section. Till the time, take care and see you there. Thank you.